Are you tired of finally getting your Elytra and then having it break and you lose everything? Are you sick of exploring and losing it all because of it breaking? What do you do when you can't stay in the air? Going back to try and get your gear back and then getting slaughtered by all the mobs. But maybe you have some backup gear. No, you don't. There has to be a better way.
And now there is. Introducing Experience Balls. New in the game of Minecraft. You can collect these little balls and have them shoved right into your body and fix all your gear. Just add mending. But if you call right now, we will throw an absolutely free more Experience Balls. Call 1-800-FIX-MY shit. That's 1-800-FIX-MY. Yellow, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's one of my favorite intros to date. But basically what was happening is I was putting together an Elytra repair station for our main storage on Syndicate so that, you know, when you're at storage, you can just real quick mend your Elytra, then be on your way. And it got me thinking of, you know, what other ways we could do this with. And I thought, you know what, let's just do a quick video on it. So in this video, it's going to be nothing real revolutionary, but let's talk about ways to keep your Elytra mended. So this is the original idea I was working off of for our base, is doing a standalone miniature iron farm. And then all that iron would just drop into the chest here from killing the golem behind it. And then we could just trade with these villagers because they're all toolsmiths, and we'll trade for iron, and then you get the XP from them. You know, you may not always want to have this, and that's obviously this is not very portable. So here we have 8 different ways to set up a little Elytra mending station, some of which are going to be very portable. First up is going to be the bottle of Enchanting. This is my preferred method because you could just store some of it in your e-chest, but a half stack or 32 bottles of Enchanting will be able to fully repair an Elytra. And they were repaired. So this is really nice because you can just keep these, you know, in stacks in your ender chest. And then whenever you're out exploring or you're doing end raiding, you just pop them out, and then you can just pick the amount of XP that you need. So, you know, if your Elytra's only half broken, but you want to restock, you do 16, etc. Then next up is going to be what I was looking at with the villagers. So if you have 3 villagers, if you do 24 trades, so, you know, even if they sell out and they don't restock right away, or someone else did 1 trade with them, 24 trades is enough experience to get your Elytra fixed up. In this case, I've chosen toolsmiths because they're guaranteed to buy iron, and it's a really nice, easy thing to farm. So you're going to need, if you don't have any zombification on these guys, their default is 4, so you're going to need a stack and a half of iron. But you can get that down to just 24 iron ingots if you zombify these guys and cure them. We can see here, I'm going to do the trades. My Elytra's all full up. A nice bonus, I have emeralds. Another portable method in 119 is going to be the Sculk Catalyst. This is one of the highest XP sources in the game. I know Mango has talked about it a bunch, but all we need is 11 Sculk Catalyst in order to fully fix up our Elytra. So I can have my broken Elytra on and then be out on my adventures and plop these down and break them. And we can see there, boom, fully repaired. And that was only 11 Sculk Catalyst. Next great way, and I did a recent video on this, is to use some kind of XP bank using cactus, because if you smelt cactus, it gives you 1 XP per smelt, and cactus is farmable. There are a couple other things that do give you 1 XP per smelt, but they're not as farmable, like raw gold, for example, but you know, you'd have to do a quarry for that, kind of pointless there. But all we need is 3 stacks and 23 cactus, which is going to take up, if you're using coal, 27 coal. Once you store that in a furnace, that will be a 1-click fix on your Elytra. Now, I know we talked in the infomercial about how going out and hunting mobs was terrible. There are a few mobs that do give you more XP than others, like zombified piglins and endermen will actually drop 5 XP. And so if you kill them, you only need to kill 43 of them. But, you know, again, you need to kill 43 of them. Another option that is portable is the ores. So if you're out, you know, you're doing some mining and you're mining with silk touch, and maybe you have these things that you don't really need to hang on to, but you come back to your base and okay, now I can go ahead and, you know, give up those silk touch blocks. You just need a 3.5 stacks. And the reason why it's more than the cactus that we saw over there is because actually, you know, you're going to probably want mending on your pickaxe, which is going to suck up a little bit of that. But for the most part, just being able to break these is still going to give you that XP that you want. The other thing about this is, so this is just doing a half stack of them. It is random the amount of XP you got. It's 0 to 2. for each of the ores. So it's not as reliable, but it's one of those things where if you come back to your base and your Elytra's low and you're like, you know what, I've got a bunch of those ores that I silk touched. I've got a, fortune them anyways. Might as well go ahead and do it. Boom, free Elytra fix. Another way is through the AFK Fishing Setups. So the AFK fish farms of the old days, they don't give you the same treasure as they used to. Thank God those got nerfed because they were so overpowered. However, you still can use these and they still give you fish and experience points. So you can see there, as we got our experience, the Elytra got mended. And you only need to catch about 68 fish on average, because again, that mending lure is going to take up some of that. So if you set up this, in your base, technically this is portable in the overworld if you just carry these materials with you, and then you could just set up an AFK fish farm whenever you run out. Okay, this is not portable. But, you set this up in your base, you come back, you put on your auto clicker, you go away, maybe grab a sandwich, take a nap. You come back and, you've got some stuff. You're actually going to get it's junk, but you're going to get some stuff and your Elytra's fixed. And then finally, you could actually use a Wither Blast Chamber to blow up Sculk. Now, I'm not going to run through that because that does take a lot of Sculk. Again, each Sculk drops 1 XP, so in order to fix up an Elytra all the way, you're going to need 3 stacks and 23. It's a lot of Sculk you need, and then you also have to set up a Wither Blast Chamber, and it's an option. Do I think it's worth it? No. I think this would fall under there has to be a better way. But if you want to do a flex, set up a wither cage next to your base and then a sculk farm next to it. And just, every time you come back there, repair that way and blow everyone's minds. But my preferred method is definitely going to be through our bottles of Enchanting, and that way we can just, it's nice and easy and it's fast, and you can choose exactly how much XP you need. But that's going to be it for this video. Again, nothing revolutionary there, just, something that came to mind of different ways to get XP out of the game and how much it would take to get your Elytra repaired. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.